James Higher with this week's Autochartist weekly Forex futures and equity market recap for the week ending June 29th. Started the week looking at the soybean market. Hot, dry weather hit the growing regions of the Midwestern United States, threatening the summer crops, including corn and soybeans. Last week, soybeans broke through the Autochartist Key Resistance area near 1456, and our objective on this particular trade is 1604. Since the market is approaching some resistance near 1500, there's still potential for this move to go another dollar should conditions continue to be hot and dry. So this was an important market that we watched, the soybean market, and this trend is still intact. This breakout is still intact. It's important that we still hold 1456, looking for 1604. Another market we were looking at several times last week was the US dollar Japanese yen. We did get a breakout early in the week to the upside. However, this failed, and then later in the week we had a breakout to the downside. So because of the choppy conditions in the stock market, the dollar-yen currency pair is a Forex market to watch. However, the direction is uncertain at this time. If the stock market remains bullish, then we could see pressure on the US dollar Japanese yen. If the market turns bearish, then we could see a break in this market. So going into next week, we're facing choppy conditions. Another market we watched last week was the natural gas market. This too had a breakout to the upside after several months of trading in a severe downtrend and then sideways action. So one market that we were watching was this breakout in the natural gas market above this 281 area. It was a triangle pattern breakout, and we're looking for the 304 area as the next upside target. This market again has been a supply-driven market, and now because of this heat in the United States, there's greater demand for natural gas, and that is helping to boost this market and push it higher. We'll continue to watch this because this looks like this move is just starting and there's still plenty of room to the upside. Another market that was in focus was the heating oil complex. We had a breakout in this triangle chart pattern also after a prolonged move down. Energy markets, crude oil and heating oil, became oversold, and we started to get a slight breakout to the upside. The market fell back later in the week. However, the pattern is still intact. We need to see more upside momentum and stronger upside momentum to drive it to this target at 269. So we'll be keeping an eye on this heating oil market, as this could develop into a strong trade if demand for higher risk assets, including equities and commodities, continues to increase. So overall, we ended the week bullish in the stocks because of encouraging developments in Europe. We saw the euro rally sharply higher on Friday. That could give us trade signals and trade ideas in the upcoming week. But right now it looks as if risk is back on, making commodity markets a strong play as well as equities. This has been James Higher with this week's Autochartist weekly Forex futures and equity market recap for the week ending June 22nd.